Hi guys, welcome in a new video. This time I want to talk about something that is really playing in my mind. I haven't crystallized everything yet, but I want to talk about how are we going to deal in the future with those important topics like privacy and ethics in this new world of automation, world of artificial intelligence. And believe it or not, but I got inspired by something that happened in Belgium. And it's the whole idea of what we will do with the city of Antwerp to solve the mobility issues. People from Belgium will know, maybe people from other countries won't, but Belgium is known for its mobility issues. Brussels and Antwerp are like #1 cities in the world in terms of traffic congestion, and we want to solve that. But in the last probably 20 years, we talked about what we would do in Antwerp, build bridges, build tunnels. We didn't agree. There was this conflict between people in the city and what the government wanted to do, and because of the model that was used, the conflict model, there was no solution. Now apparently they hired this great guy, I would love to meet him, that solved this issue, and I read what he did, and it's actually very simple. It's common sense. It's crazy that it took us 20 years to come up with that, but apparently what he did is that let's stop with the model that you have been using, that one party does a suggestion and the other kills it. Why don't you both go to the same table, take a piece of paper and draw out something together that you both like? So they moved from a model of conflict to a model of collaboration, and now we made a deal, and now we can start with solving the problem. It's kind of sad that it took us 20 years. However, we have, if you look at a global scale, one of the key issues that we're going to have in this phase 3 of digitalization, this phase about automation, this phase about artificial intelligence, one of the key issues will be the ethical questions and the privacy questions. Now, if you look at the way that we've been handling the privacy questions, mainly in Europe in the last few years, it is a total disaster. Because we use the conflict model as well. It's like Facebook and Google do stuff and the Privacy Commission hates it. And then those guys go into court and they fight with each other, and it's a conflict. Whereas I believe, and I've said this before, I personally think Facebook and Google, they're not the bad guys. They just want to make money with our data and try to optimize that. And to be honest, most of us couldn't live without Google and Facebook at this moment. Privacy Commission, they want to prove their point and they go into battle with them if they feel that they cross a certain border. Why don't we use the same system here and the same philosophy and go from a model of conflict to a model of collaboration? If you look at the privacy discussions that we're having today, it's going to be the easy stuff compared to the stuff that's coming up. I mean, now we're talking about cookies on Facebook and we're worried about that, but to be really honest, that's mainly about getting a little bit more or less advertisement and more personalized advertisement. In the next phase, if you think about Amazon Echo, Google Home, all these virtual assistants that will be in our house pretty soon, I mean, if you talk with that system for half an hour a day, the other 23 hours and 30 minutes, that system is listening to every single word you're saying. Some people worry about privacy, but think about the ethical consequences. Amazon was already involved in this murder trial where Amazon Echo Alexa got subpoenaed by the FBI because she was a witness in a murder in a house where they had a device like that. She could hear what happened. Then you have the whole ethical debate, should Amazon give the data or not? In the beginning they said no, after a while they said yes, because the guy that was accused for the murder said, I need a witness, Amazon please give that data. I mean, if we would have thought about that in 2006, that in 2017 a key witness in a murder trial would be a machine, no one would have believed this, but this is reality today, but it's only the beginning. Think about if you have a device in your house, like Amazon Echo, Google Home, anything else that listens to what is happening. Think about the possibilities of preemptive crime. I mean, I'm always surprised with these figures, but apparently in many households there is violence between the partners. Amazon Echo, after a while, will hear the aggressive behavior coming. She will hear that the tone of voice is changing, that the kind of words that someone is using is changing. What do you want the machine to do? Just stand there and listen? Or do you want the machine to be helpful and maybe call the police before some bad guy just beats up his wife? That preemptive crime in a closed environment like a house will be possible. I don't know how we're going to deal with this. I mean, in the next decade, we're going to have so many ethical questions about all these new technologies and having the discussion. You know, we can do so much, but do we want to do it? You can imagine that the privacy discussion that we're having today is just like peanuts compared to the stuff that's coming in the next decade. to work ourselves through this, I would really hope that people don't use the model of conflict again, because that won't take us far enough. I think we need a model of collaboration where the big technology companies, because they are taking the lead in this. We cannot deny that. The big technology companies are taking the lead in this. If they could collaborate with governments, I think that's the only way out to solve these ethical questions. But this is new. I'm really curious to see what you guys think about this. So please, go to the comments and let me know what you think. Do you feel the same thing is an issue, like the ethical stuff? Do you think that's going to be a main discussion point? And at the same time, how should we solve that? Do you believe in that model of collaboration between the tech giants and governments, or do you have a totally different point of view? I would love to hear those insights. So please go to the comments and let me know what you think about this. And thanks for watching this, and thanks for being with me with this first idea about this situation. Thanks a lot, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.